PDM book page 43, study indie. When you have the new song, then I think it's good to have opportunity to play the entire song at once, like for the first time, to practice the sight reading skill. So you just go both ends together right away and play from the beginning to the end. Don't worry if you had some mistakes. Just keep moving on and then finish the song. It would be a little painful first time, but it's worth to try the whole song both ends together at the beginning of the study. Okay, after you try those sight reading practice, then you're not gonna play in that way like for several times. We're gonna go on to the detailed practice now. You need to break out the sections for that detailed practice. For example, this song, you have long slurred phrase from 1, 2, 3, 4, first measure to fourth measure. The right hand has long slurred notes phrase like. Okay, yeah, this is one phrase. And left hand, starting from the second measure. Right? You finish at the same place. It is important to read each note, like A, G, and like reading the right hand note and the left hand note, F sharp and A, and play together, and like E and G for the next note, D and F sharp like this. The vertical reading is also important, but I think the horizontally reading and the practicing would make your performance more fluent. So for example, you practice only the right hand, not the entire song, but just that slurred phrase for several times until you get all the notes, and then you get all the melody directions and articulations, something like that, and you practice left hand. Okay, you don't have to play this fast. You can play much slower if you want, and several times of practicing, like more than 5 times if you need. And you got the melodies for each end, then you could try both ends. Okay, if it feels too long for you, then you could even more break down, like only the first 2 measures. We're gonna practice then. I'm gonna include that D because this is all 5-finger position, pentascale, D pentascale. It's going down, you scan all the notes, and then left hand just these 3 notes, right? So later you could play, only play that part. 1, 2, 3. This isn't too hard. at the beginning at the first time. So you play as many times as you need, and practice the rest of the notes in that phrase. So it's gonna be right, or you could start from the third measure, right hand, it's going up and down, right? Okay, and the left hand, it's opposite way. Like it's going down and up. So it's they move the other directions, like 2, 3. Play several times. Okay, you use your left hand 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3 for the right hand. This will be hard if you're first time to play the piano, to like play the other fingers at the same time. So this practice is really important. If you just play from the beginning to the end like 10 times, it will not improve that much. But if you practice, like you don't have to do like a whole song at once. You can just practice this the first 4 measures like one day, and next day you review a little bit of the first 4 measures, and then you can go on to the next phrase. So after you're done with the 3rd and 4th measure, you can combine the first 2 measures and the 3 and 4th measures. Okay, and you could go on with measure 5 to 6. Okay, this is not extremely hard to read these notes separate hands, right? Right, several times and combine to they're going contrary motion again, right? And you could do the exercises like this for the detailed practice. I think the rest of the half, this song is really similar to the first half. The last 2 measures is only a little different from the first half. Okay, but yeah, this is how to practice the both ends together.